Welcome back everyone. Our was Mfantasy Steampunk Airship Around the World in 80 Days by HowCat. That's a mouthful. But made some good progress yesterday. Good solid foundation. All our structure pretty well in place, and let's see, this was one that's actually nothing's really holding that in except willpower and friction. But I think it's going to stay together. We're going to get some parts in today that should stabilize that. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. So you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, stay loose, upload daily, and just, try and have fun. If you've seen any kits like this or any of my other builds or basically any kit that you like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking for suggestions, and if you've got something good, I will definitely put it on the list. Or so far I haven't had one where I wouldn't put it on the list, so y'all are doing pretty good. But without any further ado, let's jump into step 20. Yeah, just some more paper pieces, and we'll get going on this. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, now this is another bendy one, so I'm probably going to do the super glue once I figure out where I'm going to go with it. Okay, so this guy, get you out of the way, goes here, that or like that. You can see, okay, I guess whichever one the portals line up with, which is that way. Okay, so you're gonna go, so our bins are there, get them. This will be another one where I anchor it in place with the super glue and then work my way around, I believe. Okay, so like that. That's a pretty good dry fit. Let's see, that's getting it as tight as it goes. It's off just. That side looks really good. This side seems to be, I guess it's actually, once I line it up straight, it is pretty close. I think it's off just a hair, but still okay. So, like I said, I'm just going to anchor it at one side with the old Gorilla Super Glue, and just wrap it around and hopefully anchor it with the other side too. Don't think, I might put a little in the middle here, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Just the brush as clean as I can. Don't want any excess on this for sure. And I'll just do right between the portals. I think it's a good place to maybe just a little bit of this nice thin coat all the way at that side. I decided this way. Check this out, make sure it's not, yeah, okay. Now, get you in place. And a little pressure. Few seconds. Alright, you're down, and this kind of wraps around, does line up pretty good. That's it, maybe put the hair back. I think I'm going to try and line the portals up perfectly, because it doesn't make, there's just a little gap right here like that, but I think this is going to be the most visible piece once we get it done. So that's where I'm going to concentrate on getting properly aligned. Let's see, minimal again. Nice thin coat there. And here we go. That's pretty close. Let's go straight in. And a little pressure on it. It steeped through, but didn't do any damage, so that's okay. Okay, well that turned out pretty okay. Now, this guy. Supposed to have bends on it, but it does not show any. It doesn't have the perforations or indentations to tell me where to bend it. but it's supposed to go. I found a spot to put that where it wouldn't fall over. I gotta remember to use that. On the other side, and these slots are supposed to line up there. Like, okay, so this is supposed to go like that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that hole there is the front. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So I think I'm going to go similar method. I'm worried about breaking this thing now. Is that? No, that's part of the central structure. Okay. Pay attention to that. But I think I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm going to do. Oh, and it's got. It doesn't have corners. It's rounded there on the. Maybe that's why it doesn't have. Maybe it is supposed to just wrap around those corners there. So line up our windows up there, and if you go easy around, does it line up? It does on the other side. Okay, so we got our rounded edges through there. That's cool. Cool. Holes line up, windows almost, yeah, holes on here, windows up there, across front. This has turned out to be a really quality piece. I think when I bought it off Temu for $31, $32 or whatever I paid for it, I got a real bargain. Because the cuts and everything is really impressing me so far. This I think somebody goofed up. I don't think I should have been able to pay that price for this product. 'Cause this is, like I say, really just continues to impress me. So I'm going to do a little bit more Gorilla Glue. Just go on the back corner here. Sticking with the anchoring method. Nice thin coat all the way up and down. There. And let's see here. Get you in place. Pressure there. Lined up pretty good. A little more pressure, consistent pressure for a few seconds. I can already see as slow as this step is going, I have overestimated how many steps I needed to pull, because I've got a bunch of them pulled that I'm just not going to get to tonight. Okay, so that's in pretty good shape. I'll hit some more glue on this front bit and over here all at once, I think. Maybe just do the front bit first. Yeah, I'm going to do the front bit first. Just up there in the middle. Ease you around on that. Line it up. Pressure. Oh, that wasn't ready yet. Okay, I think I'm going to have to do the back. I think I'm going to have to do it all at the same time. I don't think it's making enough solid contact there. That curve there. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Okay, so plan B. This back through here. Nice. Light, even coat. Really about. I'll go even with that line, I think. Pressure. More seconds. So everything. Oh, the wind. Let's see. Look at just winging it, and the windows are lining up all the way around. These are just some very precision made pieces. I'm just thoroughly impressed here. It's very nice, very nice. These are the parts I was really worried about getting in place to make it work. That's, you know, those curved. I wasn't sure how they was going to do the curved bits, but that's. And I'm thinking that this feels like it might not be actual paper. I think it's got some plastic paper stuff going on, but I'm not sure. That's, yeah. So that step 20. So we are ready for step 21. So I gotta do some prep for this one. Well, very little prep, and I missed a couple of pieces I'm already seeing. Grab those before I go a step further. Need 2 A20s. They are the only A20s. Alright, clean you up. Okay, now we can go back to my old B7000. That's a little less stress on using the B7000 when you're putting these guys in place, because it's got some, you get a little bit of adjustment time. Somebody asked about that in the comments. I haven't responded yet, but I'm going to. Let's see, so on the, yeah, you go on this edge, here's the, I say those precise cuts continue to stick in. You'll just lined up perfectly all the way around without even hardly trying. So let's get you up there and just get to it. Try and do a light bead can I do across there. Alright, now this guy, okay, that goes into our slot here. Where do these go? It'll be easier to get in place. Yeah, these are going to be easier to put in place before I put the top on. Yeah, and it actually does say to do this first. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so these guys go in there. And just saw Snoopy wasn't up yet, so let's now looks like this guy, if all goes well, we'll slide right in here and lock in little holes with this little grabber feet there. Or that have. Okay. Put that down there. Okay. There we go. Got our second level in place, or actually I guess our 1, 2, 3, 4th level, 5th level, something like that. Okay. Dig it. And that went much better than step 20. Let's do step 21. Or 22 now. Okay. So I've got, oh, okay, so this goes into the guys we installed there. And this, I think, is going to end up holding it in place, so this is going to be challenging. Let's see here, get my tweezers out, ready to go, because I'm sure I'm going to need them. So you go in here. Okay, now we got that guy up there, and this goes in to lock that in place. Wow. Get in there. Okay, that wasn't okay. I thought that was gonna be much worse than that. That wasn't too bad. There's more room there than it looks like. Now we got our a cantilever system in place to support our deck up there. I only slightly crushed my paper doing all that. Those my railings. Not too. I think it's alright. Not gonna too bad. Okay, yeah. I thought that when I saw that, I thought it was gonna be much worse than that. So that's 22. On to 23, which is I think I'm about to break what I just did. I wish we'd done this before we did all that. Okay, so we got these guys and these guys, and they go in our holes here. Okay, so you. There. Okay. Yeah. And these guys go. And these four back here. It looks like this is going to be the stuff that we run our rigging through, which I'm still sort of dreading. This part's going so nicely. Maybe it'll make it worthwhile. Okay, these are pretty stable fit, so they're not being too much trouble. Oh yeah, and I've alluded a few times to my decision on the 45-minute thing. Well, I've decided how I'm going to define that is once I hit the 45 minutes, I'm going to try and find a good spot to wrap up in the next 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm going to be aiming for that 45 minutes to an hour window at this point from going forward. Oh yeah, I'm digging this. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but I'm very pleased with how this one's coming together. It's just really, like I said, I'm going to keep singing the praises of how good they built this thing, or designed this thing, manufactured this thing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now these looked identical to me, but they're numbered differently, so I put this on so I know this is number 1, and this is 21. So 1 gets on one side, 21 gets on the other side. So like this. Okay, that's the first time it's not really perfectly lining up. Sort of. Not missing a little bit on that one. Make sure. I don't think. Wouldn't be that. No, they were both. No, they are H2. There's H1, H2, so they actually are. Okay, now see, there's some. Yeah, there's actually some writing here on this one, so this must. Yeah, this one lines up a little closer, I think. So. Yeah, there's decorative writing on there, around the world in 80 days. Yeah. So okay, so look for that. Let's see, little. Like I say, it's so light. I can barely see it in person, so I don't think no way it's going to show up on camera. You can sort of see that blur, that white blur there. Okay, so these. I'm going to go back to the old B7000. I'll just little that I can get, and just sort of make some dots all the way around them through here. Oh, don't go that far. place. Okay, there we go. Now, same thing over here. Put you somewhere I can grab you. Oh, down here on this one. They probably tell them there. It was definitely that piece of paper. It didn't line up perfectly. It's I think close enough. We can. That's within reason of. I think we can make that work. But that'd be the first time I've had any fitment issues with it. It's pretty good, and it's still pretty darn close. Okay, so. Making those was 24, and installing them is 25. Okay, so we go here and here, there and there, and then these guys now line up the holes back here. Okay. In theory. Do I have a 1 and a 2 on here? Nope. Just install it. Ooh. These are stiff bolt. There it goes. Right. Alright. Okay. One side completed. Well, you same principle. A little bit easier on that bit. And you got in there. Okay. Coming together. I love it. Okay. So that was 25, now 26. Got a few decorations to go on. I don't think these are structural. Okay, so we want the one with the stud. Goes at the back. So we're going in to these side bits. Okay, so. Okay, so that. It sounds like somebody's thirsty in there. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Get it in there and then slide you in. Right, there we go. Not too shabby, however you want to do it. It's getting easier going front to back. I don't think so. I think everything's still going to be in the way. No, actually it was a little bit easier. Got a little more to grip with that one. That stud sticking out. There you go. Alright. Nice. Okay. And that finishes our first page of instructions. So put you back up and grab that second one. to go into 27. Have I got that many pieces in there? Oh, I guess I do. Okay. The pictures are deceiving. It looks like they're smaller and bigger than they are. Okay. I still think I missed something. Yeah, I should have. Let's say that doesn't move there. No. There's more pieces. Oh. Okay. Oh, yep. Let's see. Let's see. Aha. Yeah, missed E15s and 16s. No, I got the 16, just didn't get the 15. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we get you in here. All the way through, I'm assuming. Yep. And this one the other way. Mirror image of it there. These two. And you. Okay. Didn't go in there. So oh, it's in. Oh, because I was doing it the wrong way. Yeah, it's like that. And this guy like that. Alright. Now, these guys go there. These guys. Okay. Hook in there and over the top of the rail here. Okay, so here. In, down, and then down. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'll do the front one first instead. A little more stressful. A little more pressure on right here. Maybe. Doesn't look like it's all the way in. Maybe it was. I guess it's pretty flush there. This looks like it's trying to. Doesn't look. Looks like there's a gap there. Maybe it isn't. Okay. Should have been an easy one. Fought me a little bit, but still. Alright. Good. Got some good place to hang rigging off of, it looks like. I'm still dreading that. I think I've already mentioned that a couple of times tonight. Everybody's down. Okay. Now, ready for 28. Let's see if I got all the pieces to this one. Okay, got 3 circles, 6 circles, 6 spokes, and then the little tiny guys. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I missed. I did miss some pieces on this one. Naturally. No, D15. A little tiny, yep, a little tiny stud. A couple of these guys. I'm just gonna break all the other pieces off of it as I'm doing it. Okay. Just needed two of you now to remember where I put those. Yeah, they got this little burr on the end, maybe. Okay, and this goes through 3-spoke one. Okay, now, one side goes in, whoop, there. Doesn't seem very secure. Maybe it'll secure on the side. May need glue. And then this one, okay. Let's go on that. And this. Vague, actually. Not a good picture of it. Let's go. It looks like we're gluing it in place. Okay, maybe that's that little thing. Yeah, okay, so that's there we go. That's what it's supposed to do, sort of sit. Okay, on top of that one and wedge between there. Okay. That's doable. Yeah. And then this guy goes, like I said, in, do a dry fit right quick. There. And then the little guy goes above it in this little, goes like right there. That's the final result going to be. Okay. Okay, so B7000 to the rescue. Do a little dab. That crook. A little dab on each of the ends. That's going on that side, so just a couple of splashes along the way to hold it in, I hope. Okay, like I said, it doesn't take long for this stuff to set up. So what's it go? Now it definitely goes down here on that one. Need some in there for our middle guy. There. Little guy. There. That one feels pretty good as is. Let's see. Let's do some more. Put this piece on first this time and see how that goes. Okay, I'm going on this way, so I want it glue on this side. I want to do it first on the tail. Just a few dots along the way. Make sure we got secured. Here and a dot there. Alright. That one had me a little bit worried, but it seems to have been all for naught. Once it got it going, it was ready to roll. Okay. Let's see here. What's next? Where am I? Oh, over here. Okay, so 29. Guys. And that crook going up. You going in here. Same thing over here. You crook going up this from the back. Here. Okay, this is the one that goes down in the bottom here. Okay, so this batch of okay. Call for glue on that. No, I guess glue probably wouldn't hurt, but I'm gonna let it ride without the glue. It doesn't call for the glue, so I'm gonna see how that goes. And I guess it goes. And that feels a little snug, more snug than the first one, but still, I don't think they're gonna fall out or anything. Okay. And to 30. Okay, getting some good decorative bits on 30 here, so I actually get to gluing on both sides of these guys. That's to make sure I line everything up. Make sure there's no writing on this one. No. Okay, I was doing a little separating on the veneer there. Okay, so that's there. This here, so it's going to be, so you got the orange on both sides. I'm thinking, looking over here, I'm thinking about this stuff in the middle here. Let me get the little color swatch. And this orange, yeah, seems to be, no, it's not quite right. Got a couple more candidates. Ooh, that's pretty close on that one. Let's see what the big swatch does. Okay, so it was closer on the fine end. It's probably going to soak right in. But let's see what happens. Let's do. I think I'm going to be able to. It won't hurt to give it a shot just to see what happens with it. And that's going to be the bottom there. So that, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's going to be locked into the ship. So let's just do a couple of coats here on this part. And this is the part that's not going to be visible, so I can try it out on this without much repercussions. Okay. I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah. Yep, I think. And just okay, let's do some painting. This will be the part that really soaks it in. The orange seems to be standing up pretty good to it. I think it might be thick enough or bright enough to not absorb all the way in. I don't think that's going to be visible either, but I might go ahead and hit it anyway because I'm going. It's just got a tint to it. I think that's the important thing. Sort of match it up. I don't think, and because I'm a glutton for experimentation, that's the thick end. For some reason it's coming out. It seems like a totally different color. It's out of the same pen. It's just in my head. Just for curiosity's sake, let's go switch to the other side. I think maybe it's just, yeah, maybe I think it does look a little brighter. Which makes no sense at all to me. I don't know the mechanics of this machine. You know, they're coming out of the same marker. You figure the paint would be the same color. Alright. But I think I don't anticipate doing that very often. I just those are going to be sticking out more than like I said, these railings here, these are going to be like out back here or back here. I'm not even sure. Where do they mount these? Where am I mounting these? These go up top. These are going to be pretty prominent. But let's do it one side at a time, I think. Got this out. Let's throw some B7000 dots on here. think that's going to end up being worthwhile. As I pass that 45-minute mark, though, so once I install these, I guess we'll call it a night. That should put us in that 45 minutes, easily in the 45-minute hour range. I'm going to continue to aim for. You're facing the right way. Yes, I use you. Yeah, I think that might make a little difference on that. These other sides on. Hold this. I'll put my dots in. So, I didn't mess up the other side while I was getting that one straightened up. No. Yep. Okay. And one more wing. Okay. Nice. Now, looks like we just drop these guys. Okay, they go in these two edge slots back there. Okay. Oh, so just. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna pretty well line up straight through there. And there. Nope. There it goes. Knock these guys out while I'm doing all that. Yeah, these aren't feeling super secure, but I'm hoping we're going to put something in there to brace them apart. But like I said, that seems like a good enough place to stop. Good progress today. Maybe not as substantial as all this stuff from yesterday, but that's when you get into those tiny details, that's definitely how it rolls. Lots of arms and whatnot. Okay, yeah. Might end up having to do some gluing on that. That seems to be sort of flexing out. Maybe they're supposed to be wonky. But, yeah, alright, there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.